Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this video where I'm going to be discussing a dreaded topic: why recruitment is so hard. And the reason I'm making this video is because you see a lot of people selling these really overpriced courses and they promise the dream. And a lot of people are under the premise that recruitment is actually quite easy. And it's going to be, it might be a little hard to swallow some of these things I'm going to say, but I want to give you the realistic idea of what it's like to actually run a desk in a recruitment agency or be a recruiter or own your own business. I'm going to give you the reality of it, and you're going to avoid these mistakes. If you avoid these mistakes, it will save you a lot of time. So if you're starting off or you've just been a few months into it, the issues you're going to have can be covered. Just do these things or don't do these things and you'll be fine to a degree. So with recruitment, a lot of people come to me and they say, look, I just want to win business. They book a coaching call with me and they just say, look, I just want to win clients. And then I just want to make, £50,000. I'll quit my job. Yeah, I want to do it part-time, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. And what I tend to do, or what I tend to sort of say is, look, how much do you want to earn in your first year? And they'll say, oh, £200,000. And I say, have you had experience in this field? You want to start an engineering agency? No, I haven't. I'm doing something else. Okay, great. Have you had experience recruiting? Great. Oh, how much do you want to invest? Oh, this much. And I'm just saying, look, I'm realistic. You're going to actually hit that. It's very possible, very, very possible. But unrealistic, you're going to hit those sort of amounts, especially in your first year. I mean, what business can you start off? I mean, if you give me a business that you can start off with a very low sort of startup rate that's competitive and make £200,000, I'll be very interested to hear about that. So you're going to get there eventually, but it might not be in your first year. The first 3 to 6 months are going to be the stage where you're getting to know your clients. Yeah. The 0 to 3 months are the time where you get your clients. Yeah. 3 to 6 months, you work out which ones are good. I mean, if you're picking up 1 or 2 clients in your first 3 months and they're both bad, you're back to square one. This is why it's so important to send so many emails out during the first part. Brings me to another point. I talk to people and they say, look, I haven't won any business. Okay, great. First question I ask, how much emails, how many calls, how many outreach have you done on LinkedIn? What has been the process? Talk me through it. I've sent 30 emails. And believe me, a lot of people have said I've sent under 100. A lot of people. And that's fine. Yeah, we all busy. We all have lives. But what do you think is going to happen if you send 30 emails and you've got somebody that else I'm coaching that has sent 3,000? There's going to be a massive, massive difference. You want to go hard at the start. This is the key part. If you can't go hard and you can only dedicate a few hours, great. Have a launch date. Get all your email leads and then have a launch date a month later. It's important to really go hard at the start to get the momentum. Momentum is very, very important in recruitment. You want to start building up the candidate pool as well as you go. You want to get to know the market. What do candidates say? Are the salaries you're offering too low? Are the clients too bad? Are they really good? Are the candidates excited? These are the sort of things you want to do. So essentially, in the first 3 months, what you do is you pick the low-hanging fruit. So you pick these clients that are, missed by other agencies, yeah? Or they've just come onto the market, another agency hasn't done business development that week, yeah, in the local area. So you've picked that client up. They're willing to work with you. If you have to have a scattergun approach until you work out where in your market is the real demand. And that's in the first to 3 to 6 months, yeah? Once you've done that, you have a base of clients. And I say base of clients, not just one client. The method I teach isn't just to get one client and start to really recruit for them. You basically unload on the whole sector. Yeah. You give your pitch. Bang. You've got loads of meetings. All you're doing is meetings. Don't just stop and start to recruit. You get loads of clients, get massive amounts of job orders. These people will come back 2 weeks later. The funnel will be about 2 weeks long. So if you really, really go hard at the start, you'll have clients like that. You build follow-up campaigns on that as well. If you want me to show you how to do that, book a coaching call with me and I'll be happy to show you how I do it, how I've done it, and what sort of things you're going to get. After that, what will happen is you will get a load of job orders. So you want to be sitting on about 30 jobs in the first 0 to 3 months. That's the minimum. And people teaching other courses or other programs say you just need a few clients, which is ridiculous. When you start off, you do not know the market. You do not know who is working with, who is actually struggling, who pays well, who doesn't. Where is the market? Is it this area? Is it that area? Is it this job title? This is why you have to send a lot of emails. You prospect by email. You don't sell by email. I want to know where the good sort of clients are. Okay, you've got 30 jobs now. After 3 months, or when you hit that sort of level, you start to recruit full time. Yeah, and you weed the client out. You send a CV, the client doesn't come back to you, or they're very fussy. But fussy is fine, actually. I don't mind fussy, but some people don't like it. I prefer fussy, in fact. So what happens is you get a placement. Yeah, that's a good client. They go into your sort of golden list now. You want to work with that client long term. If you've given a good service and you've made a placement, they're going to be wanting to work with you as well. They just see you as another agency until you make a placement. After that, you can say, I can do exclusivity for you. I can recruit for your other positions. Oh, I noticed on your website you have an engineering job, or we're a healthcare agency. I can still cover that because I blah, 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 blah. I've done my degree in engineering. I know my stuff. Yeah. Or we work with a client that is similar, etc. You can pitch it there. If you pitch it at the start, they're not going to be interested. Yeah. You can win exclusivity. Great. You might win exclusivity down the line, but you might not win it off the first placement. But still offer it. And the next time you ask it, they might actually say, yeah, he's made another placement with us above the other agencies and he's charging less. I'll give him exclusivity. Why not? I'm confident in him or her. So going back to what happens in that first 3 to 6 months, yeah, you start to weed out the clients. You start to say, this client is bad. They never come back to me. Or when I call them, they don't pick up. Or when I call them, they don't return my calls, or they're very abrupt and rude and they rush me off the phone. You will only make money. This is the most important part of the whole video, I swear to you. You will only make money in recruitment from good clients. Yeah? Good clients are the most important thing in recruitment. It's not clients, it's good clients. So you need to work out who are the good clients. The ones you have communication with, the ones I have the best communication with, hands down, have been the ones I make the most money from. Hands down. Now, don't expect them to be your best friend from the start. You need to work up to that. You don't build rapport by talking to them. Yeah. You don't build rapport by having a joke and a laugh with them. You build rapport. Excuse me. You build rapport by being an expert, by being someone that can make placements, by being that agency that really delivers. That is how you build rapport. You get to the stage where the client comes to you. Yeah. I've got clients in the past that are saying, look, when you're recruiting in our sector again, let us know. We'll give you the business. Yeah. We'll put you on the PSL. And these are some big PSLs, some of them, because you've delivered. So really, really think hard about how you're actually going to structure it. So don't make the mistake of, I've got an agency, I send 30 emails, or I don't do enough. Nothing happens. The world's against me. Don't be like that. Go hard at the start. There is no reason at all why, if you email thousands of clients, it's easier said than done, of course, but you need to do this at the start. I don't do any business development now, like hardly ever. If I see a nice little CV lead, or I talk to a candidate and he says, oh, this company is really good to work for, they use agency, I'll call them. Yeah, or I'll drop them an email. But I only do business development really hard at the start. And typically my clients last for about 2 years. Like in the first 3 months is all you need. There's nothing to say. Or like people are under the impression that I send 100 emails every single day for the rest of my life. No way, I'll never do that. That takes way too much time. And you start to move from business development to candidate acquisition. So there isn't much in the way of saying, you've got your job orders and they just come in. Clients just email the jobs in. Clients I've worked with for 6-7 months, they email the jobs in every single week. Here's our list of vacancies, please help us. And once that's done, that's done. And they're a good account, you've made a placement with them. So don't be under the premise that I have to do 100 emails a day. It's not the case. Business development, once you've got the clients, and you just need to weed out the bad clients. That's the whole process. So don't make the mistake of under delivering, working less than you have to work. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, please, please, please let me know. Take care.